Hey there, UFC fans. Creative Director Brian Hayes here with some more tips to help you out with the new striking gameplay in EA Sports UFC 3. When somebody's trying to knock your block off or cave in your midsection, your first instinct will be to block, which is smart. But be aware, your block can be broken down when it absorbs too many strikes. There's a block meter up in the fighter HUD that shows you your block strength. But if you're too busy trying to survive to glance up there, just remember, you can't just hold the block button and expect to survive a sustained assault unscathed. Use your footwork, head movement, switch your stance, or use your own offense to avoid taking damage and give your block strength some time to regenerate. If you're trying to break down your opponent's block, combinations are a good strategy. By striking in combination, you can attack different regions or attack the same region from different angles, both of which help you do damage and break through your opponent's defense quicker. Every fighter in the game can perform a variety of combinations. You can find them in the game help screen from the pause menu. If you're looking for a low-risk environment to practice combinations, check out Practice Mode. What's up, UFC fans? Creative Director Brian Hayes here with some tips to help you out when it comes to striking in EA Sports UFC 3. First things first, you're trying to do damage to your opponent. You can attack your opponent's head, body, or legs, each of which has its own health meter. The more damage you do to a region over a short period of time, the more likely you are to cause a health event, like a stun, knockdown, or knockout. But it's not as simple as just throwing as many strikes as you can. Your fighter also has a stamina meter, and every action you perform costs a little bit of stamina. Big fancy spinning strikes cost more stamina than quick basic strikes, and missing strikes cost more stamina than landing them. Most importantly, your strikes do less damage when your stamina is low, and you take more damage when your stamina is low. If you throw a bunch of strikes and blow your stamina, one good shot from a savvy opponent might put you on the floor. Always moving forward and throwing a lot of strikes without a care for stamina or defense is also dangerous because it increases your vulnerability. Moving into the path of any strike will increase its effectiveness. Getting caught by a strike in the middle of throwing your own can be particularly dangerous. And both of those things get worse if your stamina is low. So, mix up your strikes, watch your stamina, and be careful not to create too many opportunities for your opponent if you're pressing the action.
For the UFC interim middleweight title. One of the best athletes to ever cross into this UFC octagon, Yoel Romero. The former UFC middleweight champion Luke Rockhold coming out to prove that he is still the best.
Oh, he's out! One of the greatest strikers in the history of the heavyweight division, Mark Hunt. This kid is a phenomenal talent and just a stud of an athlete.